back to another video. Good morning. I have missed you guys so freaking much. I don't think you even understand, okay? It is currently January 9th and I don't think I've even touched this camera since the new year, I want to say. And this whole entire video is around getting back into the swing of things and kind of recovering, getting back to normal, setting up the 2024 for a successful year after the holidays. And this is one of those things where like I felt like I was so out of my routine with content creation. So I'm just happy to be here, okay? Making this video is a win. This is already getting us back into our normal routine. I don't know if any of you get this way or if I'm just psychotic, but this happens almost like clockwork every single year around the new year. I'm already someone that puts a lot of pressure on myself in the day-to-day life. I feel like I'm never doing enough. I feel like I could always be doing more or doing everything I'm currently doing better. That's just my personality. But I feel like when the new year rolls around, that sensation and that pressure is like amplified times a million, because now I have this added expectation to make this year just as good as the last year. And truly 2023, very easily the best year of my life, and you guys are a huge part of that, so thank you for all the love and support you gave me in this last year. And I'm so excited for 2024, but of course with that came that new nerves and anxiety and fears that 2024 is gonna suck in comparison, and all of these irrational thoughts. So I think that's why I postponed starting this new year here on YouTube as well. Is like I just kind of needed to get my mental health in check before I could start sharing things with the world again. I'm already feeling much better. I'm getting slowly every day more and more back into my routine. I know it's really hard after the holidays and the New Year's when maybe you're out of work or out of your normal gym routine. I feel like a lot of things can get thrown off track. Here's just your little reminder that it is never too late to just get back on track, get back into your routine, or even invent a new routine if the old one isn't serving you anymore. So that is what we're doing today. I'm gonna take you guys along a very normal day in my life right now. And along the way, we're just gonna try to be building healthy habits throughout my day, because I feel like a lot of my typical habits I've just been kind of like pushing aside. I've been doing a lot of TV watching, a lot of not being productive, and I'm ready to change that. So come along with me today as we are getting back into our routine. First thing I'm gonna do is journal. I notice in the times where I'm not journaling, I'm also not holding myself accountable in other aspects of my life, because I feel like journaling is like the time where I can really check in with myself and be really honest with myself. I honestly don't have a consistent way that I journal because I get bored really easily. So although journaling itself is the habit, I don't really have like a structured sequence I follow every time, but I've already thought it out for this morning, and I'm gonna zoom you guys in and show you kind of like the structure of how I'm gonna journal today. Okay, before we even get into the journal, how freaking cute is this pen that Julia got me for Christmas? It also writes so well. I literally use this for everything now. Again, the main focus of this exact journal prompt is just creating healthy habits again, and also prioritizing productivity. So that is the main focus here, okay? The first thing we're gonna do is pretty self-explanatory. We're just gonna write out a to-do list to do for today. And you can write out to-do lists many different ways. Obviously, go with whatever your preference is. I learned for me that I need to have things in actual chronological order or else I'll forget something. So I actually like to write out rough time increments. And just to give you these two examples is it's currently 8 a.m. My goal and task at hand is filming the intro for this YouTube video and also getting ready for the podcast. And then at 10 a.m. I should be arriving at Julia's to actually film the podcast. So that's all I'm gonna write on camera. I obviously have a lot more to fill out. It's just me and my journal get a little personal sometimes. But the next section I'm going to create is things that I'm going to accomplish this week. These are just some more general goals and things I know I need to get done. Maybe not today, but maybe tomorrow or in the next few days, that either have actual deadlines or just things that I know if I accomplish this week will set next week up for success. So just to give you two examples for this one of which is posting this YouTube video that you're currently seeing right now, and the second one is switching all of my utilities over, because spoiler alert, I wasn't going to tell you guys until later because one of the things we're doing today is packing and cleaning, but I actually just signed a new lease at a house, one of my dream homes. I am so excited to move in, and so the biggest thing I need to do this week is set up my utilities and start to pack for that. The last section is going to be called by January 31st I will. And in this section, I actually have a whiteboard hanging up on my fridge that has this section written on it, but I do like to rewrite it when I'm journaling as well, because even though I see it every day, I feel like it's really important to actually write it out and say it every day. And these are just my absolute biggest goals of the month. And again, just smart phrasing and saying I will accomplish these things by the end of January is a lot more official, and I hold myself to it a lot harder. So just to share one with you guys, my goal for this channel is to have 22,000 subscribers by January 31st. And then over on this page is gonna be a little less structured and just a little more mental health and positive, and I'm just gonna be writing out things I'm looking forward to. In times like how I've currently been feeling, like I said, having a lot of anxiety and pressure around the new year, I feel like just having this section for my own mental health of just having things that excite me, that I'm looking forward to. That way, if I do ever get discouraged throughout this week or this month, I can remember these certain days or events that I'm just excited about. So a few things I'm writing down. First off, my birthday is this month, January 26th. If any of you wanna send me gifts. No, I'm kidding. Also, the weekend before that, I'm going to Houston to celebrate my birthday with my two best friends, Julia and Erica. Y'all know them very well by now. Again, gonna fill out the rest of this off camera, but I'm just so beyond excited for those 3 events and many more. And I'm probably gonna fill this out for January and February, just again to have some things I'm looking forward to in the next month as well. Journaling doesn't have to be this like huge, eventful, daunting task. Sometimes I literally just write a to-do list. Sometimes I just write things I'm thankful for. There's no right or wrong way to journaling. These are 4 very easy prompts that anyone could fill out any day of the week. Now I actually need to go drive over to Julia's house. I feel like some people think we live together. I don't know why, but I get asked all the time what it's like living with her. We actually live like almost 45 minutes from each other with traffic. So I will check in with you when I'm there and I see her beautiful face. Hello, my goodness. What?
Step 1, grab hair. So you're gonna go have it flat underneath. You're going to do a full twist, holding this hair where it is, right here. Full twist around, keeping this hair down. Don't move this hair. Then you're gonna go over the hair that you're holding with your hand, up, and you're gonna go down, and it sticks. Nice. Welcome back to another episode of the Know Your Power podcast. I am your host, Julia Renee.
And Kendall Aaliyah.
And today, guys, we are gonna be talking about the 5 phrases that are keeping you stuck. This is
As you can tell, my apartment looks like a tornado hit it yet again. I promise I am not a dirty person, okay? I know in my first YouTube video ever on this channel, it was a video of me cleaning as such, and I claimed it wasn't typical. And yet here we are again, but I promise you, okay, this time it's because I have already started the process of moving, so I just have stuff everywhere. I have a ton of boxes in the corner behind me. The objective right now is to declutter all of this. I am someone, I blame my mother, because my mom is one of those people that is just super clean, and a lot of people would view that as inspiration, and you would also become super clean. But my thing is, I realized at a very young age that if I didn't clean my room long enough, she would clean it for me. And that's not a good trait that I picked up, okay, and I've been trying to relearn how to clean, but there's just certain things that I don't know, I just feel like naive about certain cleaning things, right? So like for an example, today one of the things we're doing is mopping my floor. I have never owned a mop in my entire life. We were like a Swiffer and like a wet Swiffer household growing up. So I know how to Swiffer, but like I literally spent 2 hours on TikTok yesterday when I bought this mop looking up different solutions and like what liquid to use and what to mix with the water to actually clean your floors. And like just little things like that that might be second nature to some people, I feel like I am just now learning for the first time in my life, which is sad. But like better late than never, I guess. Okay, also things like this. So the photo shoot I was telling you guys I did for my birthday, I was too lazy to go to the store and just pick out a few balloons. So I ordered like bulk packs of balloons on Amazon. Why? I don't know, but it turned out cute, so I guess it's fine. But now I have like 200 black and pink balloons that I will never do anything with, and I don't want to throw them out because that's wasteful. And I don't have a spot for them, obviously. I don't have like a balloon drawer. So like I just have weird stuff like this that is just like, why do I even own this? And where do I even put it? I'm honestly a little bit nervous for my move because I feel like every time I go into a move, I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna be easy. Like I'm just gonna pack this and this up and I'm gonna take it over. And then it always ends up, I'm like back at my house and I just have so much excess stuff. Like just so much stuff I don't need. And then packing it all up is a nightmare because I'm like, well, I don't even want to take these 200 balloons to my new house because I don't want them just sitting there, you know? So that's my current dilemma. I just have too many things. You guys will never ever see the inside of this laundry room. It is not pretty. I feel like there needs to be a better system for gym girlies out there, okay? Because if I'm thinking about it, on like a daily basis, I wear multiple outfits, right? I wear the outfit I'm wearing around the house. I'm wearing the outfit I'm going to the gym in, and then I'm wearing the outfit I'm training clients in. And I feel like I honestly sweat a good amount in all three of those outfits, so I feel the need to wash all of it. But then that's literally 3 outfits every single day, which is absurd. And why my laundry room looks like a disaster, because I just have so much freaking laundry all the time. I'm determined in the new home to create a better system for myself because this one is clearly not working. Tell me why. Tell me why I have 4 oh my gosh, 4 different empty avocado and oil spray cans. Okay, I see these every day. I cook every single day and I look at these and I know they're empty and yet I do nothing about it. Why am I like this? And like I said the first time I did one of these videos, if you are currently procrastinating a certain chore or packing something up or unpacking something, whatever it is, feel free to do it now, okay? We can do this together. I really feel like I'm always so much more productive when I'm like listening to a podcast or like have a YouTube video going in the background, because then I'm like less focused on what I'm actually doing and I just kind of get to go through the motions. Before you know it, the place is clean. Another thing that works really well for me that I've learned is setting up almost like designated times of how long I'm going to be spending cleaning either a certain task or a certain area. So like just as an example, right now it is currently 1:53. My goal by 2 p.m. to be done cleaning this entire counter space and wipe everything off and be completely done with this area. That way I can either move on to the floor or to the living room. Just mentally splitting things up just makes it a lot easier to tackle, because that way it's not super overwhelming of like, okay, I'm spending the next 2 hours cleaning my apartment. It's like, okay, no, I'm spending 10 minutes cleaning my countertops, spending 10 minutes cleaning my floors. Like that way it's more digestible, I guess. Just if any of you also struggle with chores, maybe I'm the only one, okay? Sometimes I feel like this is just a me problem. Another goal that I have in my new place is to become a plant mom, okay? That has not come easily for me. I don't know if you guys can see it in frame right now, but I have a little plant right here, and this is the longest I've ever kept a plant alive, and it's maybe been alive for like 2 years, and even then, she's a little dead, okay? But she's alive, just a little dead. But my goal in my new home is to like truly have like multiple flourishing, thriving plants. I feel like if I just like make it a goal and like write out a schedule for like how often I need to water each of them and just like actually do research on taking care of plants, I feel like I'll be able to do it. But I've always loved plants. I just also always kill them is the problem. Okay, we are essentially done with the countertops. I know it's not perfect, but it is far better than when we started. I'm gonna leave these appliances out because again, I will be packing some of this stuff up later. I don't actually move for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. What is time? I don't move for like 11 days, okay? So I do have time, but again, I just feel like every time I move, I always have like a million random things laying around. So I just need to get my ducks in a row before the move actually comes this time. I'm very bad at that. I'm a very last minute human being. I got a vacuum for Christmas. I feel like that is a rite of passage as an adult. Once you start receiving household items and cleaning products, congratulations, you're now an adult. And what's even sadder is like this was one of my favorite gifts I got. Like I'm so excited for this thing, but obviously I cannot talk while I vacuum, so I'm gonna vacuum the entire floor off camera. I will see you in 2 seconds when it is done. Boom, the floors are clean. I know you can't see them, but just take my word for it. Imagine I like didn't vacuum and I just stood here and just like and moved my vacuum. I bet people do that. I bet I would do that, but I didn't. I did clean the floors. Next order of operations is going to be to start packing some things up. I've already packed a handful of things, but I feel like it's so hard to pack when your move is over a week out because I like don't know what I'm gonna need. So I think today we're just gonna pack up more of like my knickknacks. This little tray sitting here is just full of things that were on my bookshelf. So I'm just gonna pack things kind of like that I don't need or that are like just for decoration. Okay, we have box number 1 and various miscellaneous items, and we're gonna get to packing. Pre-warning, I am not good at packing. I'm not a good packer, okay? And I also am someone, I'm not very materialistic, so I don't tend to care if things break, which I know isn't good. Like obviously valuables, of course I'm gonna care about, but like all of this is just random, right? So like I have like some hockey bobbleheads. I have some like anime guys, and yes, I would love them in my new home because they hold memories, but it's also like, I don't even know what to say right now. That had to have been like one of the funniest comedic timing things that like the universe could have done. But anyway, the proof is in the pudding, babe. Okay, I love these things. They're all memorable, but they're not that important. I'm debating if I should tell you guys what I'm putting in here or just do it. Some of these are definitely like very important to me, and I was kind of kidding. I really hope nothing breaks, but I'm also not taking a ton of precautions. First thing is this random slab of something. Oh, that's really satisfying. Can you guys see? It fit perfectly. This extremely cracked iPad. Why do I own this? I don't know. A random old sketchbook of mine. This was actually one of my favorite sketchbooks ever, just because it was the first one that like every single thing I made in here are some of my favorites. Future Kendall, zoom in on this one. Random ticket to a random Rockets game because I'm a sentimental little baby sometimes. Some photos of my boyfriend and I from an event. This photo from last Christmas, not like this past one, but the year before, that Julia took of me at our friend's Christmas exchange. Also have a little card that Julia wrote me. I'm like such a sucker for like, if anyone writes me anything, I'm keeping it for life. Again, not really gonna actually show it, but my other best friend Erica had written me, I'm pretty sure, a Christmas, birthday, and Valentine's Day note. My brother and his wife just got us this for Christmas. It's just like a MASH game. Did you guys ever play MASH as kids? I forget what it actually stands for, but it's so fun. Next thing I'm gonna pack is my tech decks. I feel like I don't need to explain this one. They're just coming with golf balls, more golf balls. Low-key, one of my goals this year is to become good at golfing. I just want to be instantly good at something. So if I'm not instantly good at something, I'm more likely to just give up immediately. And golf is one of those things you just like need to learn technique and stuff, which is so dumb. I just want to muscle my way through everything. Future Kendall, remember to throw that out. I just have like these 2 drawings I made, I want to say back in like high school. So these are old, which is why I want to just keep them forever. Empty picture frame. Okay, time for the anime figurine haul. Jujutsu Kaisen, we have these big guys. His foot just fell off. Anyway, Jujutsu Kaisen. These little ones that I always keep on my desk are Demon Slayer, more Demon Slayer, more Demon Slayer, Dragon Ball Z, My Hero. I think that's all of them. And then I technically have this little like soiled latte from Tokidoki. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you'll never know. A little donut stress ball, and then a lacrosse ball that I use to like roll out my back. 2 hockey bobbleheads. 2 random candles that I will never light because they just look aesthetic. 2 random fake plants. 3 random fake plants. Next is this little like Frenchy incense. I've had this for forever and it still smells really good. I don't know how it works, but he's cute. And I got a Frenchie right there. I thought I was kidding when I said all he does is sleep. This is literally all day. I don't know why I have cash like rammed in here, but it's just like a bunch of art tools, writing tools, things like that. And then last but not least, and this is the only thing I actually might like wrap in tiny bubble wrap because I do not want this little spoon breaking. But Julia got me these last year for Christmas, I believe, and they're tiny foods. So this is like tiny mango slices and like tiny spaghetti. And it is the best thing in the whole world, and you can't tell me otherwise. 1 box down and at least 47 to go. I feel like the rest of me packing is gonna be repetitive and boring. So I'm gonna finish this bag out and probably fill like 1 or 2 bags just full of random things again that I don't need. The plan is finish packing, train my clients. Gym? Question mark, or grocery shop. I also definitely need food. We have no real food right now.
Me just woke up from a nap. Wild accusations, but you are sadly correct. I am still half asleep. I just woke up from one of those naps where you don't know what day it is, what year it is, what your first and last name is. I am currently struggling, okay? So I just popped over to one of my favorite bakeries slash cafes in the entire world and got myself an iced latte at 8 p.m. which is alarming, but I need it because I still gotta go to the gym, okay? And I am not a pre-workout fan these days. I know I did just get a coffee at 8 p.m., but genuinely I've cut down a lot on my caffeine intake, so 1 coffee a day is my absolute limit. We're using it now. Oh my god, it's so good. If you ever have an 85-degree bakery near you, iced vanilla latte with oat milk, chef's freaking kiss, people. Also just ran over to the grocery store, so I didn't actually just wake up. It's been like a good 15-20 minutes. I went to the grocery store, got some basics, nothing fancy, nothing fun. I want to do a full dedicated video soon of like a full grocery haul, so I'm waiting for that to show you guys what like a typical week of eating looks like for me. But I just picked up beef, chicken, rice, and some gluten-free pasta. That way I have some carb and protein choices for like the next 2 days, and then in like 2 days I'll go properly grocery shopping, and maybe I will try to make a video out of it. Anyway, yeah, that's the update. I'm gonna go run my groceries back home, put them up, and then head to the gym and hopefully finish this coffee on the way. I'm not a very social person, as we know, so typically, especially at a grocery store, I am not one to talk to anyone or anything, okay? But I really liked this girl's hoodie, so I went out on a whim and I told her I liked her hoodie, and then I proceeded to drop my Gatorade directly onto her foot, and it was the most embarrassing thing ever, and I am back to never talking to people ever again.
Onesies are cute and all until you have to pee, especially because I decided to layer mine. Don't mind me when I take 45 minutes to use the restroom. I was like about to head to the gym, but the thought of getting like fully naked in a gym bathroom stall just sounds unappetizing, I guess. I know I've said it before, but I really did miss you guys. Like, it feels so nice to just be talking to someone right now. You guys are like my best friends, and I don't even know you personally, which is weird. Call me crazy, but I love you.
I'm warming up with basketball, like the all-around superstar athlete that I am. He's trying to show up for the camera at the moment. Just ignore him. Ready? This one's going in. I'm calling it. You calling it? I just need a warm-up. That's it. Killer. Jesus, calm down.
Rex is joining us for this outro because he's feeling especially needy. Anyway, I just got home from the gym. I'm currently cooking my dinner, which is ground beef and gluten-free pasta. It is literally midnight, so I'm exhausted. So we're just gonna wrap it up here. Thank you for joining me for a little productivity vlog today. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in a few days.